Welcome back to Royal Finance, your trusted space for smart money decisions. Today, we're exploring one of the most famous and often misunderstood budgeting strategies, the 50-30-20% rule. You've probably heard about it before, but is it still relevant in 2025? And more importantly, is it the right budgeting method for you? Let's break it down, step by step. Part number 1. What is the 50-30-20% rule? The 50-30-20% rule is a simple and flexible budgeting framework. Here's how it works. You divide your after-tax income into 3 main categories. 50% for needs. These are essential living expenses like rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, and minimum loan payments. 30% for wants. These are non-essentials like dining out, entertainment, shopping, vacations, and hobbies. 20% for savings and debt repayment. This includes contributions to your savings account, investments, emergency fund, or paying off extra debt. So if your income after tax is $3,000 a month, $1,500 goes to needs, $900 to wants, $600 to savings or debt. Simple, clear, and manageable. Part number 2, real-world application. Let's take a real-life example. Imagine you're a recent graduate earning $2,500 per month after taxes. Applying the 50-30-20% rule, $1,250 for needs, rent, groceries, phone bill, $750 for wants, Netflix, eating out, shopping, $500 for savings, maybe $250 to an emergency fund, and $250 to pay off student debt. This model gives you structure without being overly restrictive, and that's what makes it popular. Part number 3, pros of the 50-30-20% rule. So why do so many people swear by this method? Let's look at the benefits. Simplicity. It doesn't require complicated spreadsheets. Flexibility. It works whether you earn $1,000 or $10,000. Balance. It allows you to spend on yourself without guilt. Encourages savings. That 20% ensures you're building wealth. It's perfect for beginners, and even seasoned professionals use it as a mental budgeting framework. Part number 4, the limitations. But it's not perfect, and it might not suit everyone. In high-cost cities, 50% might not be enough for rent and living expenses. The line between wants and needs isn't always clear. Is a gym membership a need? What about your car? If you're deep in debt, 20% might not be enough. That's why it's okay to adjust the ratios based on your financial situation. Part number 5, is it right for you? Let's talk about personal fit. If you live in a major city like New York or London, your housing might take up 60% of your income. That doesn't mean the rule fails. It means you need to adapt. Maybe for you, the split becomes 60-20-20% or 70-10-20% for a few years. The most important takeaway is pay yourself first. Even if you can only save 10%, do it consistently. The 50-30-20% rule is a guide, not a commandment. Part number 6, how to get started. Want to try this rule today? Here's how to begin. Calculate your after-tax income. Write down your essential expenses. Set a monthly cap for wants. Allocate a fixed portion to savings and debt. Use a simple tool like Google Sheets, Notion, or apps like YNAB, Good Budget, or Mint. If the rule doesn't fit perfectly, tweak it. The point is to stay in control of your money, not to follow a rigid structure. So, is the 50-30-20% rule the best budgeting strategy in 2025? For many, yes, but for you, only if it fits your lifestyle and income. Tell us in the comments, what's your biggest budgeting challenge? And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more long-form financial guides right here on Royal Finance.